You think you can take John Wick? You've got a nasty surprise coming.
For me, to put the suit on is a great pleasure. I love the character. I love his will. I love his grief. I think it's a really, for me, a kind of rich, deep, soulful character, you know, for the love and the love of his wife and that partnership. And I love his will, just trying to survive. I love his facility. I love that he's capable, and I like his sense of humor. I think he's a good man, you know, in that world.
There's a quality to Keanu that is something that you can't really define, coupled with his years of experience as an actor, both his sensitivity and his intelligence, that really sort of lend itself to this character. I mean, it's kind of, it's not so obvious, but John Wick is actually a very sensitive individual.
No, there will be no replacing me on the throne. I am the throne!
It's a level of commitment that is not normal. You'll hear it said a lot, I do my own stunts. No one does their own stunts. Stunts are done by stuntmen. If they weren't done by stuntmen, it wasn't a stunt. We choreographed to Keanu's absolute extreme talent level. Like, he is performing at his optimal ability. If he goes beyond that, if we need a wreck or something like that, it becomes a stunt, and we use a stunt double. But when you see John Wick doing all the massive fight choreography and the longer takes on the motorcycle and the horse, that's actually Keanu Reeves, because that is his talent ability. We push him to his limits, and he operates or performs at his limit.
Sophia, you can't kill the bearer of a marker.
I didn't kill you. I just shot you. I should shoot you right now.
Probably the hardest 6-7 months I think I've experienced in my professional life, for sure. I'd never worked harder for anything, and I kept going because I would just not quit. That was not something that was even an option, and luckily for me, it wasn't an option for Chad either. So I got through that, and I learned judo, jiu-jitsu, gun fu, hand-foot combat, things that just, not only are they needed for this movie, but they will serve me in life. And that was another reason, you know, for being there. And now I think I have the bug, like I just want to keep going and going and going and going.
You did the impossible. You stopped, you got out, you only came back because Helen was taken away from you. The question is, who do you wish to die as?
Like any movie, what any good movie should do is that you sit down and you look at a screen for 2 hours and you come away with it and you go back into real life. But it takes you somewhere else for 2 hours. And if it's good, if it works, whatever it be it a comedy, be it a drama, be it a, you know, social issue, whatever. If it takes you away and you relate to it for that time, that's the object of what movies are about. And that's what John Wick does.
You know, it's hard to pick a favorite action scene in John Wick 3 because I would say in traditional John Wick, not traditional, but like John Wick, there's the knife fight, kind of classic, but a little more complexity. I think in terms of where Chad Stahelski, the director and visionary, took that action to the motorcycle sequence, so that's a different kind of, that's real world, but also there's some CG involved in trying to make something in a computer-generated environment look real. And then as pure kind of unique, I think the gun sequence on the horse is pretty special.
All of this for what? Because of a puppy?
Wasn't just a puppy.